All right, are you ready for this? We're going deep into the world of entrepreneurship and financial security.
Sounds good.
You shared this training session led by a Mary Kay consultant, Vernice, and honestly, it's amazing. It's packed with practical wisdom that goes way beyond selling cosmetics.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what I love about it?
What's that?
She just blends personal development with business strategy so seamlessly. Like, she's not just teaching how to sell lipstick, she's empowering people, you know, to take control of their financial future.
I completely agree. And what's fascinating is that, she doesn't just sugarcoat things. She starts off strong,
Yeah.
paints this picture of a changing economic landscape, and emphasizes the need for a solid backup plan. It's kind of like a wake-up call, but in a way that motivates you to take action.
It's like, okay, things might be changing. Let's be ready.
Right, exactly. She's not trying to scare anyone, but she does highlight potential challenges like upcoming policy changes and how they might impact things like Social Security.
Yeah, the stuff people don't always think about.
Right. It's about being proactive and not just relying on, traditional systems, especially in times of uncertainty.
And that's where her five income streams concept comes in,
Yeah.
which I thought was super insightful.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's like she breaks down how to generate different types of income,
Yeah.
not just from a typical 9 to 5 job.
Right. And that's where we start to see the real power of entrepreneurship. It's about diversifying your income sources, and creating a safety net that can weather economic storms. She really emphasizes, though, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme.
No, not at all.
It's a long-term strategy for building wealth and stability.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, exactly.
And what I love is, like, she uses real life examples to bring this concept to life. She talks about how she started her Mary Kay business, like,
Yeah.
as a backup for retirement and ended up earning a car.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's a pretty sweet bonus. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
It shows you how a side hustle can blossom into something so much bigger. It's a reminder that you never know where a new venture might lead. And sometimes taking that first step can open up incredible opportunities.
You never know, right?
You never know.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm curious, though, about the long-term commitment involved. She also talks about her friend Pat, who's been a Mary Kay consultant for over 30 years.
Wow.
That's impressive,
Yeah.
you know? But is it realistic for everyone to dedicate that much time and effort?
That's a great question. While Pat's story shows the power of building a loyal customer base over time, Vernice emphasizes that you can tailor this approach to your own goals and lifestyle.
Oh, okay.
It's not about being tied to a single company for decades, but rather about understanding these principles of relationship building and consistent effort.
Okay, so she's all about diversifying income, building a secure future. But how does she actually recommend managing all these different income streams? Does she give any practical advice?
Oh, absolutely. She breaks it down in such a practical way. It's almost like she's handing you a financial toolkit.
I like that, the toolkit.
She suggests using what she calls right now money, which is basically income from immediate sales for things like bills and daily expenses. Then you can allocate residual income. That's the money that keeps coming in from, previous efforts. You can put that towards savings or investments.
So, like, each income stream has its purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about being strategic.
Right, and that makes it feel less overwhelming when you break it down like that.
Exactly. And then she goes even further. She suggests that passive income, the money you earn without actively working for it, can be used for things like debt reduction. It's about creating a strategic plan for your finances and aligning each income stream with your goals.
So it's not just about earning more, but about being smart with how you manage and allocate your income.
That's right. It's a holistic approach to financial well-being.
I like that. Holistic.
And what I find really impressive is that she doesn't just focus on the mechanics of business.
Yeah.
She also emphasizes the importance of mindset and attitude.
Yeah, she talked about simple keys to success. And I was a little surprised by how much emphasis she puts on things like expectation, appearance, and even smiling.
Right.
Smiling.
It might seem superficial at first, but she makes a compelling case for how these seemingly small things can have a huge impact on your success. It's about projecting confidence,
Yeah.
creating a positive impression and approaching everything with enthusiasm.
I get it, but is it really all about appearances? Don't we want to be successful based on our skills and hard work, not just how we look or how much we smile.
Yeah, that's a valid point, and I think it's important to find a balance. She clarifies it's not about being glamorous or wearing a lot of makeup.
Oh, okay.
It's about taking care of yourself,
Right.
feeling good about yourself, and projecting an image that reflects your personal brand and values.
Yeah. So aligning your inner confidence with an outer presentation that kind of reflects that confidence. It's like putting your best foot forward, not just in how you dress, but also in how you carry yourself,
Yeah,
interact with others.
exactly. It's about showing up as the best version of yourself and believing in your own success.
Yeah, like owning it.
Owning it, exactly.
I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Me too.
It's not just about selling products or building a business. It's about cultivating a mindset, right, that attracts success and empowers you to achieve your goals.
And that's what makes this training so powerful. It's not just about tactics. It's about transformation. It's about shifting your mindset,
Yeah,
embracing new possibilities,
like a whole life makeover.
and taking control of your future.
It's like she's saying success starts from within.
And that's a message that resonates far beyond the world of Mary Kay. It's a universal truth that applies to anyone who wants to achieve their full potential.
Yeah. And it's inspiring. But I'm also wondering how this translates into practical action. Does she give specific advice on how to actually build a business?
Oh, she definitely does.
Even if it's not Mary Kay?
Even if it's not Mary Kay, she gets really specific about the steps involved in building and growing a successful business. And this is where it gets even more interesting, I think.
Okay, all ears.
She dives into like the nitty-gritty of things like marketing, sales, and customer service. And she shared some really valuable insights that can be applied to any industry.
I'm curious to hear about her approach to customer service. I feel like that's such a crucial element of any business, especially today. Like it's so competitive out there.
Yeah. She's a big believer in going above and beyond for your customers.
Yeah.
You know, she talks about the importance of building relationships, providing personalized service, and creating a truly positive experience.
I love that. It's not just about making a sale. It's about building trust and loyalty.
Exactly. She sees her customers as more than just transactions. They're relationships that she nurtures and values, and that's reflected in her approach to business.
Okay, I'm hooked. Let's dive into some of these practical strategies.
Yeah.
I'm eager to learn more about how she builds her business, manages her income streams, and creates that winning mindset.
Let's do it. She shares some incredible stories and insights that I think you'll find really valuable.
Awesome. I'm ready to take notes and soak it all in.
Okay, so let's break down some of these practical strategies, starting with how Vernice breaks down those 5 income streams. Remember, it's about building that diversified financial portfolio, even within a single business model.
Yeah. And I'm ready to get into the specifics. You mentioned right now money earlier.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit? It sounds like, a pretty straightforward concept, but maybe there's more to it than meets the eye.
Yeah, you're right. It does sound simple. It's the immediate income that you generate from sales. Think of it like this. You sell a product, you get paid. It's the money you can use to cover those day-to-day expenses and keep things running smoothly.
Okay, so if I were selling Mary Kay, it would be like the profit I make from selling a lipstick or a skincare set.
Yeah.
Directly to a customer.
Exactly. She gives the example of selling a TimeWise repair set. It's $215. You know she's making over $100 profit on that single sale. And what's powerful is that she didn't have to punch a clock or answer to a boss to earn that. It's about having control over your time and your earning potential.
Yeah, that's appealing, especially like for someone who values flexibility and independence.
Totally.
But earning a consistent income probably requires more than just like one-off sales, right?
Absolutely. That's where the other income streams come into play. Let's move on to residual income,
Okay.
which is all about building a consistent flow of money over time.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more about that, how residual income works in this context.
Okay, so think of it like planting a seed
Okay.
that keeps bearing fruit.
Oh, I like that.
Vernice explains it as the income that continues to flow in from previous efforts, even if you're not actively working to generate it at that moment. She uses her friend Pat as an example.
Oh, right, Pat. The one who's been with Mary Kay for over 30 years.
Yeah.
Did she build her residual income through like those long-term customer relationships?
Exactly. Pat has this loyal customer base who reorder products every few months. It creates this amazing cycle where her past efforts continue to generate income without her having to start from scratch each time.
So she built it once and it just keeps giving back.
Yeah, like a gift that keeps on giving. It's a really powerful way to build That financial security.
Yeah, definitely. And it highlights the importance of, providing excellent customer service
Mhm.
and building those genuine connections. Like happy customers are more likely to come back
Yeah.
for more
Right.
and create that consistent stream of income.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about relationships. So you've got right now money for immediate expenses, right?
Right.
And residual income for long-term stability. What's next?
Yeah, what's the next piece of the puzzle?
Okay, so next up is passive income. And this is where things get really interesting. Think of it as money you earn without directly being involved in the work.
Okay.
In the context of Mary Kay, it comes from building a team of consultants who are actively selling.
So it's like creating a network of income generators. Do you earn like a commission on their sales?
Exactly. As your team members make sales, you earn a percentage of their earnings.
Oh,
It can range from 4% to 9% or even higher, depending on the size and performance of your team.
wow. So that can really scale up your income. But building and managing a team, that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, but it's about leveraging that power of teamwork
Yeah.
and creating a system that can work for you even while you're focusing on other things.
So working smarter, not harder. I like the sound of that.
Exactly. And Vernice actually shares a story about how she unintentionally built a team and started earning passive income, even though her initial goal was just to create that backup retirement plan.
Oh, so she just stumbled into passive income.
Right. Yeah, kind of.
That's great. It sounds like opportunities can emerge in unexpected ways
For sure.
when you're just open to them. Okay, so we've got immediate income, residual income, and passive income. What are those final two pieces of Vernice's income stream puzzle?
Okay, so the fourth one is bonus income,
Right.
which Vernice calls extra bonuses that Mary Kay provides. These bonuses are often linked to hitting sales goals or recruiting new team members.
Ah, so it's like an incentive program.
Yeah, it's a way to like boost your income on top of your regular earnings. And Vernice points out that a lot of traditional jobs are cutting bonuses while Mary Kay continues to offer them.
So that's a good point. It speaks to the potential stability
Right.
and resilience of this business model,
Yeah.
especially during, uncertain times.
Exactly. It's about finding opportunities that align with your values and offer a sense of security. So we've covered right now money, residual income, passive income, and bonus income.
Right.
What's the fifth one?
What is that fifth one?
Okay, so the fifth one's a little bit unique.
Uh-huh.
She calls it savings income. And it's not about earning more directly, but rather reducing expenses through perks and benefits.
Okay, so what kind of perks and benefits does she have in mind?
Well, she talks about earning a free car through the Mary Kay career path.
Oh, wow.
So even though she didn't need a new car at the time, it meant no car payment, and that reduced her overall cost of living.
That's huge. That would free up so much money each month.
Exactly. It's a really clever way to leverage the resources and opportunities provided by the business. She also mentions that Mary Kay pays like 85% of your car insurance
Wow.
if you earn a company car, which is another huge plus.
That's amazing.
It sounds like they really invest in their consultants,
Yeah.
They want to help them succeed. She even considers any free products or gifts she receives as part of her savings income because she no longer has to buy those items herself.
That's smart. Reframing how you look at your expenses, and
Right.
finding ways to maximize the value you receive.
From your business.
Exactly. It's about seeing the bigger picture and understanding how all these pieces fit together to create a more secure and fulfilling financial life.
Okay, this is starting to make sense, but how do you actually keep track of all these different income streams? I mean, it sounds like it could get a little complicated.
Right. That's where financial awareness comes in. And Vernice stresses the importance of tracking your cash flow, understanding where your money is coming from and where it's going.
So it's not just about earning it, it's about managing it effectively.
Exactly.
Do you think she recommends like any specific tools or methods for tracking income and expenses?
Well, she encourages listeners to create like a visual representation of their income streams,
Okay.
like a chart or a spreadsheet, and then allocate each stream to specific financial goals,
Right.
using right now money for bills, residual income for savings, passive income for debt reduction, and so on. So it's like creating a roadmap for your finances and helping you stay on track.
Exactly. It makes it less overwhelming when you break it down like that.
For sure. Okay, so I'm loving all this practical advice,
Right.
but I'm also curious about the challenges. of building a business like this? Like, I mean, it can't all be sunshine and roses, right?
Oh, of course not. Building any business comes with its own set of obstacles. But Vernice provides some great insights on how to navigate those challenges and stay motivated. She actually opens up the floor for questions from the participants in the training. And one consultant brings up a very relatable concern.
Oh, I'm curious to hear about that. What kind of questions are people asking?
Well, a consultant named Quinlan asks if it's too late to boost sales for Christmas, which, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The holiday season, it can be a make or break time for businesses. And it's easy to feel like you've missed the boat if you haven't been, actively promoting your products.
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering the same thing. What does Vernice say? Does she have any tips for maximizing sales during the holidays?
She reassures Quinlan that it's definitely not too late
Okay, good.
and encourages her to, capitalize on those last-minute shoppers and those still looking for gifts. She even suggests, like, creating holiday baskets to make it easier for people to purchase multiple items.
Well, that's a good idea. Bundling things together.
Yeah, it's a really smart strategy. It's about making it easy and convenient for people to buy,
Yeah.
especially during the hectic holiday season. And it's a tactic that can be applied to any business, not just Mary Kay. Bundling products or services together is a great way to increase your average sale value. Right. And make it more appealing for customers to buy from you.
Okay, that's a great tip. I'm making a note of that one. What other insights does she share during this Q&A?
Well, another consultant, Sandrea, shares her success creating holiday baskets and selling to coworkers and church members. It's a great example of leveraging your existing network to generate sales.
That's a great point. We often overlook the resources and connections we already have.
Yeah, for sure.
And, it's just about being creative
Yeah,
and finding ways to tap into those existing relationships.
absolutely. And Vernice acknowledges Sandria's success and highlights that the holiday season is an ideal time to share the Mary Kay opportunity with others because, people are often looking for ways to earn extra income
Right?
around that time.
It's like positioning your business as a solution to a common need,
Right.
especially during a time when people might be, feeling financially stretched.
Exactly. And this leads into a really powerful message she delivers about the potential for significant change in the coming year. She suggests that things might hit hard and fast,
Ooh, okay.
which creates this sense of urgency and reinforces the importance of being prepared.
So it's a little intense, but I can also see how it would motivate people to take action.
Yeah, definitely. It's about adopting that mindset of preparedness and adaptability,
Yeah.
By anticipating potential challenges and developing strategies to navigate them, you're putting yourself in a stronger position to succeed.
So it's kind of like she's saying, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Right.
Even if her predictions are entirely accurate, having a plan in place can only benefit you.
Exactly. It's about shifting from a reactive to a proactive approach. Instead of waiting for things to happen to you, you're taking control and shaping your own destiny.
Yes, I love that. It's
Yeah.
all about empowerment and taking ownership of your future. Okay, so this leads into her discussion of the simple keys to success, which are personal qualities and habits that can contribute to success in business and life. Okay, let's dive into those a little bit deeper. What's the first one she emphasizes?
Well, the first one is expectation.
Okay.
She firmly believes that what you expect is what you get.
Okay.
She explains that if you approach your business with a negative or doubtful mindset, you're more likely to, see those expectations reflected in your results.
So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions create your reality.
Exactly.
So if you expect success, you're more likely to achieve it.
It's not about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your mindset with your goals and taking action from a place of confidence and belief.
I can see how that would make a difference. Cultivating a mindset that attracts success.
Right. And she encourages listeners to check their expectations,
Mhm.
and make sure they align with their goals. She even suggests using affirmations to reprogram their thinking and cultivate a more positive outlook.
Yeah, affirmations are a powerful tool for shifting your mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, so expectations the first key. What's the next one?
The next one is appearance. She emphasizes that your appearance matters.
I remember we talked about this earlier, and I'm still a bit conflicted about it.
Yeah.
I understand the importance of presenting yourself professionally, but, I also don't want to feel like I have to conform to certain beauty standards.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's about finding that balance. Vernice clarifies it's not about uh being glamorous or wearing a lot of makeup.
Okay.
It's about taking care of yourself, feeling good about yourself, and projecting an image that reflects your personal brand and values.
So it's about authenticity, like presenting your best self, but in a way that feels genuine.
Exactly. It's about aligning your inner and outer self. When you feel good about yourself, it shows in your demeanor, your energy, and how you interact with others.
That makes sense. And she encourages listeners to take advantage of the Mary Kay products
Yeah.
to pamper themselves and enhance their appearance, which is, a clever way to weave in a sales pitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we've covered expectation and appearance. What's the next key to success that she emphasizes?
The next one is smiling.
Smiling. Really?
She argues that it not only makes you more approachable, but also improves your own mood and outlook.
It seems so simple, but there's a lot of truth to that saying, fake it till you make it.
It's not about faking it, though.
Yeah.
She shares anecdotes about, how people compliment her
No.
on her smile and that positive energy she radiates. She genuinely believes that smiling can have a transformative effect.
I mean, a genuine smile can be contagious.
Yeah.
It just creates a more positive atmosphere.
Definitely. Okay, so smile more,
Yeah.
check.
What's next?
Okay, so enthusiasm. She urges listeners to get excited about their business
Okay.
and the opportunity it represents. She believes that enthusiasm is contagious and can fuel your success.
Yeah, when you're excited about something, it definitely shows.
Right.
And it draws people in.
Exactly. And she emphasizes that this enthusiasm should be authentic,
Mhm.
not forced. It's about tapping into a genuine passion for what you're doing and allowing that passion to shine through.
So it's not about putting on a show. It's about you being your true self.
Right. It's about finding that spark within yourself
Oh.
and letting it ignite your actions and interactions.
I love that. But I'm also wondering, like, how she maintains that level of enthusiasm,
Right.
especially when faced with, challenges or setbacks. I mean, it's got to be hard sometimes, right?
Well, she actually shares a personal story about a difficult time in her life when she consciously made an effort to smile and project a positive attitude. And she explains that this helped her, stay positive and navigate those challenging times with greater resilience.
Wow. So it's like choosing to focus on the positive even when things are tough.
Exactly. It's a reminder that we have the power to choose our attitude, even in the face of adversity.
Okay, so we've got expectation, appearance, smiling, and enthusiasm. What's that final key to success that she emphasizes?
Okay, so the final key is professionalism. She circles back to the importance of treating your business like a business,
Okay.
even if it's something you're doing, part-time or as a side hustle.
I love that. It's about taking yourself and your work seriously, no matter the scale of your venture.
Exactly. It's about showing up with a professional mindset, setting clear goals,
Hmm.
and developing habits that support your success.
So it's like even if it's just you and a laptop, at your kitchen table,
Right.
you're still treating it like a legitimate enterprise.
Exactly. It's about embodying that professional attitude and taking pride in your work. It sets the tone for how you approach your business and how others perceive you.
And it helps you establish credibility
Right.
and build a reputation.
Definitely.
Okay, I'm really appreciating all these practical tips and insights.
Good. I'm glad.
But I'm also wondering about the challenges of dealing with skepticism or negativity from others. Yeah, I imagine it can be tough to stay motivated when people, doubt your business or your dreams.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It can be challenging, but Vernice acknowledges that you might face skepticism, especially when you're first starting out.
So how does she suggest dealing with that?
Well, she encourages listeners to persevere and not let those doubts derail their efforts.
Okay.
She shares her own experience of how people, initially questioned her commitment to Mary Kay, but eventually came to respect her success and dedication.
So it's about proving yourself through your actions, not letting, not letting the opinions of others hold you back.
Exactly. And she also emphasizes the importance of, customer service as a way to build trust and credibility. She believes that exceptional customer service can be a key differentiator,
Mhm.
especially in a competitive market.
Yeah, customer service is it's everything. How does she approach customer service? Does she have any specific strategies or tips?
She really prides herself on going above and beyond for her clients. She talks about providing personalized recommendations, building relationships, and creating a truly positive experience.
It sounds like a recipe for success. It's about creating a connection with your customers and showing them that you genuinely care.
Yeah, exactly. She explains that she only recommends products that she believes will benefit her clients, and she focuses on building trust,
Yeah.
over time.
So it's not about pushing products. It's about providing genuine value and building those lasting relationships.
Right. She sees her customers as partners, not just
I
transactions.
love that. It's about creating a win-win situation where everyone benefits.
Exactly. And she shares this funny story about how her customers often order products based on her recommendation without even asking any questions. They trust her judgment and know she's always looking out for their best interests.
Wow, that's amazing. It just speaks to the power of building a strong reputation
Yeah,
and becoming a trusted advisor.
right. When you consistently deliver value and exceed expectations, people are more likely to follow your recommendations
Yeah.
and rely on your expertise.
Okay, I'm really starting to see the bigger picture here. It's not just about selling products or making money. It's about building relationships, providing value,
Yeah.
and creating a positive impact.
Right. And it's about finding that business model that aligns with your values
Yeah.
and allows you to express your unique talents and passions.
I'm so glad we dove into this training session. It's filled with such practical wisdom and inspiring insights.
Me too. And there's even more to uncover. Vernice tackles some really important mindset shifts and provides some powerful advice on how to overcome fear and rejection in business.
Okay, I'm ready for more. Let's keep going. See what other gems we can unearth from this training.
Let's do it. I think you'll find this next part particularly insightful. It's about confronting those inner doubts and embracing the challenges that come with being an entrepreneur.
Sounds like exactly what I need to hear. Bring on the wisdom.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the 5 income streams, the simple keys to success, and the importance of customer service. What other mindset shifts does Vernice suggest for navigating, that whole entrepreneurial journey?
Well, she dives into a really common fear, one that holds a lot of people back:
Okay.
fear of rejection.
Yeah.
And she encourages listeners to embrace the fact that they're running a business and let go of any anxiety around hearing no from potential customers.
It's so easy to take those no's personally, even when you logically know it's just part of the process.
Exactly, exactly. And she reframes no as simply a step in the process, a chance to learn and refine your approach. It's not a personal attack, it's just feedback.
It's like when you're shopping and you decide not to buy something. It's not a reflection of the salesperson. It just means it wasn't the right product for you at that moment.
That's a great analogy. She uses the example of those Valpak coupon packets. Sometimes we just toss them without even thinking, right?
Yeah.
But then a few months later, you might desperately need that very service you ignored.
Well, that's so true. Our needs and priorities change.
Exactly. It's a reminder to be patient
Mm-hmm.
and persistent, in building your business. Not every interaction will lead to a sale, and that's okay.
Yeah.
The key is to keep showing up, providing value, and nurturing those relationships.
So detaching from the outcome of each individual interaction
Yes.
and focusing on that bigger picture.
Exactly. It's about trusting the process and knowing that each no is bringing you closer to a yes.
I like that. A much more empowering way to look at it. So what does all of this mean for someone listening to this deep dive and feeling inspired? What are some key takeaways they can implement in their own lives, even if they're not, thinking about selling Mary Kay?
I think the key takeaway here is empowerment. You have the power to shape your financial future regardless of external circumstances. It's about taking ownership, developing a strategy, and consistently taking action.
I think a lot of people get stuck in that planning phase, afraid to take that first step.
Yeah,
But Vernice seems to really emphasize that importance of just getting started.
absolutely. She
Huh.
believes that action creates momentum, and even those small steps can lead to big results over time.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Exactly. And Vernice's training really underscores that success isn't just about luck. It's about mindset, preparation, and a willingness to adapt.
It's about taking control of your own destiny, not waiting for someone to hand it to you.
Right, and it's about building genuine connections with your customers, providing exceptional service, and consistently exceeding expectations. These are the principles that drive sustainable success in any business.
So here's a final thought for everyone to consider. If you could create your own 5 income streams outside of a traditional job, what would they be? What are your unique skills, passions, and resources that you could leverage to build a more secure and fulfilling future?
That's an exciting question to explore. What talents or interests have you always wanted to pursue?
Yeah.
What problems are you passionate about solving? The answers might just hold the key to unlocking your own entrepreneurial journey.
It's about thinking outside the box.
Yeah, exactly. It's about recognizing that you have something unique to offer the world and finding those creative ways to share your gifts.
This has been a really insightful deep dive. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise and helping us unpack all these valuable lessons.
It's been my pleasure. I always enjoy exploring these topics and discovering those new ways to empower people to achieve their goals.
I think Vernice would be proud of us for taking this deep dive and extracting so much wisdom from her training.
I think so too.
It's clear that her passion for empowering others extends far beyond the world of Mary Kay.
Absolutely. Her message is universal and timeless.
It's about believing in yourself, taking action, and creating a future you can be proud of. That's a perfect note to end on. Until next time, keep pushing forward and building the future you deserve.